You know, every once in a while, Amazon drops an update that makes me stop, tilt my head, and think, really, is this going to help sellers or just create more headaches? Well, today is one of those moments. For those of you new here, my name is Sami. I run an Amazon-focused agency called Labels Growth, where we handled everything from listing optimization to PPC and full account management. And in today's video, I want to break down Amazon's brand new feedback system, how it works, and why it could actually be pretty dangerous for sellers like us. So here's what's happening. Starting August 4th, Amazon is rolling out a simplified seller feedback submission experience. In plain English, this means customers can now just leave a star rating about you as a seller, with written comments being optional. Amazon says this will make it easier for buyers to share their experiences and will help sellers get more ratings faster. Sounds harmless, right? But let's dig deeper because on Amazon, simple changes often come with not so simple consequences. On the surface, yes, this might sound like a positive change. Seller feedback has always been harder to get compared to product reviews. If you have sold on Amazon long enough, you know it's already tough to collect product reviews, and seller feedback is even rarer. It's just not something customers are motivated to do unless they had a really bad or really exceptional experience. So making it easier with just one tap, sure, that could increase the number of ratings, but here's the flip side. It also opens the door wide open for abuse. Let's say a competitor, or worse, an organized group, wants to take your brand down. They no longer need to write fake reviews or create long messages. They can just drop star only ratings against you. Think about that, a flood of one star seller feedback with no explanation. You you can't appeal it easily, you can't defend yourself, and Amazon's automated system may very well just accept it as is. That's where this gets dangerous, and trust me, this isn't hypothetical. I have seen more and more sellers complain recently about review bombing on the product side, where competitors hit listings with waves of one-star reviews. Now imagine that happening with seller feedback. It directly impacts your account health. Too much negative seller feedback doesn't just look bad, it can strip away your featured offer buy box, limit your ability to send inventory into FBA, or even restrict your selling privileges in certain categories. Worst case, you get suspended while Amazon investigates, and that's a nightmare for any brand. Now, Amazon claims that these ratings are an important way for customers to know how past order experiences were perceived. And yes, if these were genuine, that would be valuable. But let's be honest, most buyers don't leave detailed feedback unless they are really upset. And if written comments are optional now, that means we'll see even fewer explanation, just raw star ratings and without context. How does Amazon or future consumers really know what went wrong? Another concern is how this could affect product reviews. Customers already feel like leaving feedback or reviews is extra effort. If Amazon gives them a quick click a star for the seller option, many will just do that instead of leaving a proper product review. That could mean fewer product reviews overall. And for us as sellers, product reviews are gold. They drive conversions, ranking, and trust. Losing even a portion of them in a favor of generic star ratings isn't a great news. Now, best case scenario, maybe Amazon fine tunes this so that leaving a star rating applies both to seller feedback and product reviews at the same time. That would be efficient, right? If a buyer had a 5-star experience with your product, chances are they also had a 5-star experience with you as a seller. But unless Amazon connects those dots, we are just looking at another a layer of complexity and potential abuse. So, my personal take, this looks like one of those changes that might bring a short-term bump in feedback numbers, but long-term headaches in terms of abuse, unfair star ratings, and possibly even a decline in overall product reviews. As always, we'll have to test, watch, and adopt. That's why I like to stay on top of these changes and prepare my clients ahead of time. And if you're selling on Amazon and worried about how shifts like this could affect your account, that's exactly what my agency Levels Growth help with. From account protection to listing optimization and PPC, we make sure you're not just surviving but scaling. If you need help scaling your Amazon brand, feel free to reach out.